An unfiltered look at Wendy's life following the end of her iconic talk show was the description of the new Lifetime series Where is Wendy Williams? Rather, the series macabrely reveals Williams's continuous struggles with a variety of legal and medical problems, such as early-onset dementia. Throughout the four-part documentary, we see her fumble around, ill, disoriented, unintelligent, and unable to identify members of her immediate family or respond appropriately to inquiries. Her appearance blatantly conveys her complex, years-long difficulties. Even her distinctive blonde wigs, which she always had flawlessly coiffed while taping the controversial and long-running series, are a straggly disaster for her. Producers presented this docuseries as an investigative expose of a risky and negligent scenario, promising to offer us a deep look at Wendy's delicate state of mind, erratic behavior, and declining health. But I have to wonder, as the entire world witnesses Williams's deterioration in real time, for whom is this intended? And who gains from this? As it doesn't appear to be Wendy Williams. A statement issued on behalf of the former talk show host's caregivers stated that she was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia and primary progressive aphasia last year. The series mostly focuses on her reduced cognitive ability, but she has undoubtedly faced other challenges in recent years. Viewers have been well informed about the physical and mental health difficulties that have trailed the former talk show presenter since she collapsed live back in 2017. She has stated that she has thyroid troubles in addition to Graves' disease, an autoimmune condition. Williams's guardian disputes the claims made by family members that her guardianship, which is not under family control, does not act in her best interests, and that alcohol consumption may be a contributing factor in some of her medical issues. Wendy Williams, Where is she? Places her in front of cameras at what appears to be the height of these troubles, with apprehensive family members and somewhat creepy yes men hovering around her. If the show has one redeeming feature, it's that portraying Williams's experience over the past few years has reignited public discourse about the sometimes abusive nature of conservatorships and guardianships, as well as how readily they may be used as weapons against weaker individuals. Williams' financial advisors at the time argued that she was unfit to handle her own money. Thus, Wells Fargo successfully petitioned for the guardianship and froze Williams' accounts, resulting in her being placed under a formal guardianship back in May 2022. Since then, Sabrina Morrissey, a lawyer from New York who wasn't in the docuseries, has been her guardian. A man in New York sued Morrissey and other lawyers in 2022, claiming they plotted to put him under an illegitimate guardianship in order to steal money from him from a personal injury claim. However, the individual has since withdrawn the lawsuit. Like Britney Spears, who is still very much under the control of her own torturous conservatorship, Williams might easily become the target of exploitation and alienation from opportunistic hangers-on. Although this background is significant, the manner Williams's own narrative was shot for shock value is immensely damaging to regular people who deal with problems like dementia or alcoholism. She yells at her publicist, "I wish you would get lipo," on tape before labeling her a dumbass. Though very difficult to watch, moments such as these were particularly disconcerting since, at the time of their broadcast, not many people were aware that Williams was suffering from frontotemporal dementia, or FTD, a rare kind of the disease that affects the brain regions in charge of behavior and language. According to experts, it might result in improper behavior or a loss of inhibition, and is occasionally misdiagnosed as bipolar disorder or depression. It's important to keep in mind that Williams cut a lot less endearing figure across her career than Spears did. She became well known for her unvarnished, honest interviewing style, but she has a history of abusing her position to disparage other celebrities who face same challenges. Therefore, it was difficult to feel particularly empathetic toward those who didn't like Williams and didn't know about her condition. I'll be the first to admit that I don't think Williams is very admirable. However, portraying disability as a form of karmic retribution is blatantly ableist, and the series creators are largely to blame for supporting this narrative by presenting Williams in this manner without any delicacy or crucial background. Still, none of this is shocking. Hollywood has always had an insatiable taste for other people's pain, and it doesn't escape my notice that Whereas Wendy Williams is accomplishing exactly what it claims to be revealing by capturing Williams in this manner, taking advantage of a failing celebrity and profiting from her suffering.